That's how you do it. This is by far the best song I've made yet, and today I'm going to walk through exactly how I did it. So today I'm going to make a creative pop song. Got C minor, and we're going to make a really cool piano intro. So how do we do that? Arpeggios, full chords, and be a great piano player like me. So that's basically that, and that's the intro. Then we like to add some filtering, some EQ filtering, make it sound a little cooler, make it rise into that first verse. So boom, we're built. So, and that needs something a little more, right? Not just the piano. So we just added a simple little kick, 4 to the floor, so they know exactly where the tempo is. And change it up a little bit. Boom. Now we got an intro. So, but what do we do with that, right? So we basically think about the chords we use for that, and we turn that into the first verse. What chords we got? C minor, A flat, F, A flat, B flat, boom. That's it. So very simple chords. Now we just layer that with some Rhodes. Then we gotta think about the drums next. So what drums do we want here? Just chilling. So we wanted that rim to have a lot of effects, some cool hard-hitting effect. Just a simple hi-hat. We want it to sound like realistic drums basically here. And later, these drums are really nice. I use a lot of drum production chips, so I'm going to show you that later. So stick around for that. So those are the instruments, and then we've got some bass. So very simple bass, but basically what we did in the song, we had 2 different sections. So basically 2 different versions of everything. So we had that bass guitar, but then we also have 808 at the end. And then same with the drums. Those were kind of hip-hop kind of drums, but then we switched to actual like rock kind of drums in the end. The first vocals, very simple.
We have fought and we...
So you've got some nice female harmonies. We've got some delay to fill in the space, some ad-libs to fill in the space, and the lead.
We have fought and we have won and we have won.
So you see, there's a lot of space. Without these, it's just like silence. It's just like... And then people get bored. All right, this is a pop song. You don't want to do that. You want to fill the space. So, yeah. Then we added some risers, of course. Rise into that chorus. So boom, now we rise in the chorus. So basically we got some female vocals here.
I can see the fire in your eyes. Whoa.
It's nice. And then the male vocals, me.
I will do whatever it takes. It takes.
And then back to the female.
The fire in your
and some awesome.
control.
Awesome female vocals.
Lose control.
Then the riser. Basically that's the vocals for the chorus. So in this song, I tried a bunch of new different production techniques, one of them being sound design. So we sound designed this little one. And on its own, it kind of sounds like, what is that? But then you add it to this, we have a bunch of different counter melodies and stuff going on. We've got an orchestra here to fill it out. And it builds. We've got that melody from the pre-chorus, or the verse. Yeah, that's the pre-chorus. So basically we have the melodies. It's familiar because it's in the pre-chorus, but it is in the main melody. So it's still like we're layering this cool vocal melody, the main melody, with the pre-chorus melody. So that's really cool. Then you have the chorus piano, same chords, I think. Yep, same chords. It's really all the melodies that make it interesting. Then we got the synth, we've got the counter melody and the piano. Orchestra sound design, we go to the drums, a lot more busy than these. So basically 2 whole different hi-hats at the same time. But it's very hip-hop, right? It's very hip-hop samples, this section at least. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I did with the drums at the end, so stick around for that. But basically first, and then we got a bass right here in this first chorus. So that's the first verse of chorus. So that's the first verse in pre-chorus and chorus. But this is an interesting structure, right? So most pop songs, it's gonna be intro, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, and they're gonna be pretty much just. But what I did with this one is the next verses and choruses are completely different. So first it was a pre-chorus. Now we hit the verse for the first time. So we could change it.
Tunnel vision is all I need.
Completely different mood, right? We're just chilling. We're a minute and a half into the song, and we're just
No
introducing the verse.
indecision, I'm willing to
A lot more
fight and
ambience.
bleed.
We got this nice little ARP we added.
Reality is mine.
So a bunch
to
of different new
lead.
stuff. So the listener's like, what the heck is happening? Right? And then next, after this verse, we're going to change it up completely. So we're going to change the drums up, and you'll hear that now. We use this drum kit right here. We recorded it with the E kit. We'll show you how that sounds.
I can see the fire in your eyes. Oh,
I will do whatever it takes.
And that's kind of weird, right? You usually don't hear like a whole drum set in a pop song, especially when you just heard those hip hop samples in the first chorus. But what that does is each chorus is completely different. So it's just completely different. It just makes it cool. Even though, yes, it's different, it's adding on to stuff, but it's basically adding on. So we have this nice little intro piano. But then in the choruses, I call back to that. Right? Same thing. So the listener is familiar with it, but it adds to it. And then same with the pre-chorus melody, the vocal melody.
We have fought and we have won.
In the chorus, I call back to that.
I can see the fire in your eyes.
So it's like all these different melodies and things we're hearing are adding on top of each other as the song goes on.
I can see the fire in your eyes.
And then you'll tell by the end, we're just going to get super, super crazy. All right, by the end, it's going to be amazing. But basically, of course, now we want to change it up again. The bridge. So
Lost control.
So that's just personally me. I like to add piano solos in the bridge, but this is like a completely different chord structure. So this has got to be kind of hard for you to replicate, but you could basically just go ham with the piano and the bridge. So basically, we could look at the chord progression. It does not stay the same at all, but it was inspired by something else. So you could see lots of chords. Now we're in a complete, that's like modulation. So I went to, now I'm eating E flat. Like, what the heck is happening, right? So we're just all over the place with these chords, man. We're all over the place, okay? And that's me. That's what I love. But then now we
We
return.
have fought and we have won. We have won.
So now we return. We've got that chorus, that familiar chorus, but with these new crazy drums. And after all that, and then of course we switched to 808. So now the bass has changed. So as you can tell, basically in each new section, something is completely different. So in the intro, it's just piano. Then we add stuff in the pre-chorus. The chorus adds on to that pre-chorus melody. And then it adds that intro melody in there. Then the verse is completely different. Now the chorus, new drums, piano bridge, piano solo, completely different chords, not even recognizable. Then you have a new thing. The last chorus has 808. And as you can see here, we just add on to that even more. Got harmonies, stuff like that, and the vocals. And finally, the final chorus is gonna go ham. Everything.